you are getting the first official tour. Okay, so this is the middle. This is what I call the Oculus. I plan to build a lot of houses. I plan to build a lot of houses here. This is like the main skyscraper in the city. It was like the first one that I built in this like actual city. So the thing about these towers is like some of them are furnished and some of them are not. So this is like one of the main skyscrapers. This is the first one I built. It has a water elevator thing, which you'll notice I use a lot in the city because otherwise it'd take forever to walk upstairs and to build the stairs. There's like this balcony thing here. You can kind of see how tall the skyscraper is. It's very tall. It has like 30 floors, I think, 20 floors maybe. And the cool thing about the city, like, is you can just like look out the windows and see there's like, there's just like shit around here. Like these are like other buildings. Favorite building, we'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna walk the other direction and I will show you it. How many hours have I put into this? I bet there's some way to measure it. I don't know. It's definitely in the hundreds of hours for this city. And I've been playing Minecraft since I was like 10. So I'm 27. So a long time. This is like the sky bridge. It doesn't go that far. Like I haven't really built a ton of stuff this way, but it will extend further. If you remember, like on Farcaster, this is the building that's under construction. So I will be presenting the finished product, which is not done yet, at the stream. This is definitely one of my favorite buildings. So this building is named after, or is built after. So some of the buildings I have like inspirations for, and this is the inspiration for this building. I honestly think mine looks cooler, but that's a debatable. Oh, a compliment. Look at that. Brian's first compliment. I'm screenshotting this. Brian's first compliment on Unlonely. Screenshot this message for old time's sake, for memories. This one I made after I saw this building is in New York. I studied in New York, so like when I first saw this, I was like, oh wow, I love this building. So I copied it, or inspiration, in Minecraft. And yeah, so it's obviously like, to make it Minecrafty, like you have to take out a lot of the details, but I try to keep a bunch of it. By the way, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this city, so if you have ideas, let me know. The best idea I think would be an NFT project, because that would make me a lot of money. But yeah, and then it would also bring people to the city, which would be cool. Because basically, like, I'm not going to tell you what the link is, but this is like a running server on the internet. So you can like visit the city if you wanted, technically. This building was modeled after Times Square. So it's supposed to be like that main building in Times Square where there's like advertisements. That's what it's modeled after. But yeah, if you're wondering, this took an insanely long time to build. But basically, yeah, it's the tallest building in the city. It is like, it's definitely the building that I take the most pictures of when I show people. It has, I don't know, it probably has like 15 stories at least, 20 stories, but the ceilings are very high in this building, so it could have a lot more. You can see inside, like it could be like an office. I could fill it out. Like I mostly listen to podcasts. So when I work, like I'll listen to music, and when I play Minecraft, I'll listen to podcasts. Because basically the way I think about it is like I have to have like one active and one passive activity at a given time. So Minecraft basically is like my like passive activity in some sense, because like I'm just doing it. Whereas like the active activity is like listening, versus like working, it's the opposite. I need to be focused on work, so music is like a way to be passive. Another thing that I'm like really trying to emphasize in this city is like multi-level streets. So you can see like here, because this is like basically what I want in a city, if you haven't guessed by now. Basically like you have shops, and then on top of it you have a road, and this road is like this cool park kind of road. Like it's very much like the High Line. Like if you're not getting it yet, like this is like my inspiration is like from all the places I've like lived and visited. It's like a combination of all that. Yo, Brian, how are people getting these links? Did you post this? Did you post this on Farcaster? Let's see. Did Brian post this on Farcaster without my knowing? All right, fuck you, Brian. Great. Okay. Well, this is a preview. Okay. This building I saw, where was I? I was in Hawaii. I was sitting at a co-working spot, Yahoo. Highly, highly recommend. Um, there's a guy at the coffee shop, TK. I can't remember his name, but he's awesome. This is it's like a little bit of like a spooky house. This is kind of like a supervillain house. Maybe Mark Andreessen would live here. Like this, it's kind of like a hee like house, like plotting away. How do I make this in Minecraft? I don't know, honestly. I honestly don't know how it got to this point. Thank you. I am very grateful that you think it's cool, because this is honestly, I think this is the first time I'm showing this in like any sort of reproducible way. Because like I've just kind of like showed it to like random friends and like posted pictures on. I guess I posted pictures, but I've never like walked through it for people like on any kind of like video of any kind. So this is the first time. Nico, I don't know. I mean, it's taken a while. Like, I started this right before the pandemic hit. Like, actually, no, I didn't really do anything in it until the pandemic hit. And the pandemic, when it hit, was over in that like old part of the city that I was showing you. That's like when I built that. So I don't know. It's definitely been a few years, like maybe 2 or 3 years. Oh, what's up, Selkie? I don't know you're still here. Nothing's in the Oculus yet. We are thinking of having like concerts. So let's just say this got really big and people started like coming to it, and like we had like maybe some apartments available for purchase, and like I don't know. Let's just say best case scenario, like it starts to get really big and like becomes a thing that people want to like visit. Then what I was originally thinking was we could have concerts and like events in the middle of this. That could be pretty cool.